Welcome to Judge Zone, where excuses are worthless and justice hits hard. Today, a husband demanding spousal support while handing out $10,000 allowances. And a teen mom abandoning her newborn while hiding $50,000. Two cases, zero accountability. Let's get into it.
All right. Looks like Mr. Clark, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm married and not happy about my wife going out all the time. Girls' night seems like every other weekend. When we try to do something romantic, she's like, I prefer to go out with my girls' happy hour. So I'm suspecting she's cheating.
Okay. So because she is with her girls and not spending as much time with you, you think she's cheating?
Yeah.
A married man walks into court with a bombshell confession. His wife chooses girls' night over romance every single time. He's not getting attention, not getting affection, and now he's had enough. Is she really cheating, or is this husband simply insecure? The courtroom is about to find out.
I text her while she's out, she don't respond. I ask her, send a picture where you are so I can see what's going on with the post on social media. I don't get any type of messages. So, I'm kind of insecure with why we're not having anything in our relationship happen the way it's supposed to as a married couple.
Okay. You all still live in the same home?
Yes, we do.
Do you have any children?
No.
Okay. You see her every day?
Yeah.
Do you try to discuss it with her then?
She don't want to hear it.
He texts her while she's out. Total silence. He begs for a photo, a post, anything, nothing. This husband is unraveling in real time, confessing his deepest insecurities to a judge. His marriage is crumbling, and the woman he loves won't even send a single message back. Something is wrong.
She don't go in the kitchen to talk. That's where I expect her to be, where I can corner her, but she don't talk. So
all right.
I got things to do, I got errands to run, so I let her be so I'm not like smothering her, but when it comes down to playing the role to reservations, my girlfriends. So.
Okay. Have you ever confronted her about cheating on you?
No.
All right. It looks like you came because you're wanting to get some sort of spousal maintenance from her.
He admits he corners her in the kitchen just to get her talking. She dodges every conversation, avoids every moment, and chooses her girlfriends over him every single time. This husband is desperate, frustrated, and running out of options. But wait, he's actually here asking for spousal maintenance from his own wife.
Yeah, because we're pretty much done. There's nothing happening in our relationship intimate-wise, so I pay all the bills, 2 cars. She don't pay no gas in the car. So, I need her to either get going or tell me what's really going on.
All right. You pay all the bills, you
Yes.
say. So you make more money than her?
Yes.
Do you know where she is? Have you talked to her at all? Is she with the girls right now while court is going on?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
He pays every single bill, 2 cars, everything covered. Yet his marriage is emotionally bankrupt. He wants answers, he wants intimacy, and now he wants out, but on his terms. The judge listens carefully as this man lays out a marriage that exists in name only. Something has to give today.
Well, if you're the one making more money, I don't see how I could honor your request to get spousal maintenance.
Well, she gets an allowance,
All right.
so I want that back.
You want your allowance back?
Yes.
How much of an allowance are you giving her?
I give her $10K a week.
$10,000 a week?
Yeah.
Man, where you work? I'm obviously in the wrong profession. Yeah, okay.
$10,000 every single week. As an allowance, the courtroom erupts when this number drops, and even the judge can't hide her reaction. This man is paying his wife more per week than most people earn in months, and now he wants every single dollar back. Who exactly is this man?
So, you got her served to be here today.
Yes.
You do realize that if she were to come to court and ask for spousal maintenance from you, she would probably get it, right?
Most likely, yes.
So you still want to go through?
Yep.
Okay. Are you just doing this because you're mad at her?
Yep.
Well, Mr. Clark, you don't just come to court and file something and ask for a request without the grounds just because you're mad.
Well,
I can empathize with
why
you
not?
being mad.
because I want her attention. So in the court, there's mediation, and she'll know I'm serious.
The judge asks the question everyone is thinking. Did you file this case just because you're angry? And without hesitation, he says yes. The shocking honesty stops the courtroom cold. He doesn't want money. He wants his wife's attention. And he thought dragging her to court would finally make her listen.
Well, yeah, so yes and no, right? So you don't want to file a lawsuit to necessarily get your spouse's attention because you're not getting the affection that you're looking for. You can threaten her with a lawsuit, or you can draft one out and show it to her, but to actually have her serve, set it for a hearing, that kind of takes up my time for somebody who really needs to be in here. So it's a waste of resources. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm married myself, so I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yes.
The judge delivers a stunning reality. Check. You cannot weaponize this courtroom just to get your spouse's attention. She explains it clearly, firmly, and without sympathy. This isn't a marriage counseling session. Real people with real legal emergencies need this time. His manipulation tactic has officially been called out and shut down completely.
This is just not the right resource to get her attention. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do, Mr. Clark. We're going to dismiss your case.
Dismiss the case.
We're going to dismiss it. You do not have grounds to ask for spousal maintenance. You're the breadwinner. You just said you pay all the bills. You give her a $10,000 allowance a week. You don't qualify for spousal maintenance. You have to prove that you do not have the resources to meet your minimum needs.
Okay.
Case dismissed. Just like that, the judge drops the gavel on this entire situation, and the husband has absolutely nothing left to say. He pays all the bills. He gives a $10,000 weekly allowance. He is the breadwinner. He has zero grounds for spousal maintenance, and the judge makes that crystal clear.
We both know that you do, just based off what you said you do.
Right.
So, yeah, I would have to dismiss your case.
Yeah. Nothing else I can say then.
No, but you know, I thank you for coming to see me, right?
Thank you.
But I also recommend that the two of you seek some sort of counseling, marital counseling. Okay?
Nah, we beyond marital counseling.
Okay, well.
The judge offers one final lifeline, marriage counseling, a chance to save what's left. But this husband shuts it down immediately, declaring they are completely beyond saving. The finality in his voice is chilling. A marriage that started with love has collapsed into courtroom battles and $10,000 allowances nobody appreciates anymore.
If you decide to come to court and file for divorce, right?
Yes.
You can do that, but just not with the spousal maintenance part attached. I could foresee her saying she would like to have spousal maintenance. So yeah, I'll have to dismiss your request on that.
Okay.
All right?
The judge drops a bombshell warning if this man files for divorce. His wife could turn around and take him for everything. The very spousal maintenance he came here demanding could legally flow in the complete opposite direction. His plan has massively backfired, and the judge makes sure he fully understands what's coming.
Is there anything further?
Can I file for bankruptcy then?
I cannot give you legal advice.
Yes.
I would just caution you with doing that if you really don't have a reason to file for bankruptcy. And you definitely will want to consult a bankruptcy attorney before you do that.
Yeah, I just don't want her taking nothing from me. So if she flipped the script, then...
Okay, Mr. Clark, I'm not going to assist you committing fraud. If there is nothing else, you are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Asterisk, just when this case couldn't get wilder. He asks about filing bankruptcy, not because he's broke, but to protect his money from his wife. The judge immediately shuts it down, refusing to help him commit financial fraud. A man who gives 10,000 weekly allowances suddenly wants to claim he has nothing. Unbelievable. Case 2, where deadbeat excuses meet real consequences and grandparents deserve better. Today, a teen mom abandons her newborn, hides $50,000, and has zero shame. Judge Vonda B is fired up. Let's get into it.
Mr. Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you back.
Good to see you.
Okay, all right. And the last time you were here, we were here for your daughter. You had both her children. Mm-hmm. Okay, who is this?
This is my youngest daughter, Kayla, and we have her kid now, so we're trying to somehow get some more income because she's not giving us really nothing. And we just...
You all are just that great of grandparents. Your children want to leave their children with you.
Yes, ma'am.
They're back. The same grandparents who raised their first daughter's children are now standing before the judge with a brand new baby in their arms, their other daughter's child. The judge can't hide her surprise. These grandparents keep showing up, keep stepping up, while their own children keep walking away from responsibility.
Well, they did such a good job raising me. They might as well.
Excuse me, Miss Paul. Give me an opportunity to speak with your parents, and I promise you I will come over here to you, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
I think my mama always been jealous of me, honestly. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Sounds like y'all need therapy court instead of support court.
Jealous of her.
That's what she said.
Is that why you went missing for a year and a half?
Missing?
I was taking care of business.
At 16?
Yes.
Before the judge can even begin, the daughter fires off a stunning accusation. Her own mother is jealous of her. The courtroom goes silent. A judge who has seen everything raises an eyebrow. Then comes the revelation. This girl disappeared for a full year and a half at just 16 years old. Why?
What kind of business at 16?
You know what? Let's
Anyway.
finish this business.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
With the
They all
child.
up in my business.
Well, you started it, but I'm going to continue it from here, okay? All right.
I believe she
Mr. and
don't
Mrs.
have
Paul.
any business since we have her child
Okay.
living with us.
How old is this child?
What is he, 6 months now?
6 months, yeah.
Oh, it's a newborn.
Yeah,
Yes.
You left your newborn baby with your parents?
every day.
Well, I mean, people make mistakes. And
So
I'm trying to...
he's a mistake?
Wow.
6 months old, a newborn baby, and his own mother just called him a mistake, right in front of his grandparents, right in front of the judge. The grandmother's face says everything. The courtroom holds its breath. This young woman has no idea the depth of damage she just caused with those 3 devastating words.
You knew what you
Pretty
were doing.
much. If I could take it back, I would, honestly. But
If you could take what back?
Really?
everything that's happened over the last year and a half.
So you were pregnant within the last year and a half. Are you speaking about taking that back?
Yes, it was a mistake. People make mistakes all the time.
Our grandchild is not a mistake, okay?
I'm
You're
going
right.
to
I love
I'm
him.
going to act like you did not
love
just say
him?
that.
Yes.
I'm going to act
Show
like
it.
you did not just say that.
Wow.
And we're going to move forward with what's going on today.
The grandmother draws a hard line right here. Right now, that baby is not a mistake. Her voice breaks with love and fury simultaneously. The judge steps in, choosing to press forward rather than unravel emotionally. But the damage is done. A mother just rejected her own child in the most heartbreaking way imaginable.
Okay.
The reality is that you have a 6-month-old baby boy who you passed off to your parents. Okay? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. They're here today because they want you to pay child support for your son.
Okay. In my defense, they set up the baby shower and all of that. I never
What does
signed up
that
for any
mean?
of that. And
What?
at the baby shower, they let me know that if it was anything that I need, they would be there.
Right.
And I need them right now.
Wait a
and
minute.
So they should be here.
Hold on.
Excuse
Let's
us?
rewind. Mrs. Paul, give me 1 minute, okay? Give me 1 minute.
She throws it right back. They offered to help at the baby shower. So why are they complaining now? The audacity shocks everyone present. She is reframing her own abandonment as simply taking grandparents up on their offer. The judge stops everything cold because this young woman is completely missing the entire devastating point here.
Let's rewind something. They threw you a baby shower and told you whatever you needed, they would be there to help, right? Not to, is that a yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
They said they would be there to help, not necessarily take parentage away from you for your child. You understand that, right?
I understand.
They're grandparents. They're not parents.
Exactly.
Yes.
So don't you believe you should be financially supporting your baby boy while he's with your parents?
The judge leans forward and makes it unmistakably clear. Offering to help is not the same as offering to become a parent. Grandparents are not replacement parents. They stepped in to support, not to raise. This young mother needs to understand the enormous difference, and the judge is not leaving until she does.
Hello?
I do, but at the same time, y'all doing it for Christy. Why can't you do it for me?
Well, and you think that's right?
That had nothing to do with that.
I mean, it's only fair.
So because
Life is
they
not
have
fair.
your sister's children, they should take in a new baby?
I only had 2 of my own kids.
Well, you gonna do
Now
whatever
I
you
have
want to
3.
do?
I honestly think that it's only fair.
How? Make sense of that.
Fair?
Mrs.
She plays the fairness card. If they're raising sisters' kids, why not hers too? The grandfather's frustration explodes. The judge has to intervene immediately. Using your siblings' situation to justify abandoning your own newborn baby is a level of selfishness that leaves everyone in that courtroom completely and utterly breathless with disbelief.
Mrs. Paul.
I'm
Mrs.
trying.
Paul.
I'm actually trying.
Hold on one second, Miss Paul. Mrs. Paul, you are asking some great questions, but they should come from me, okay?
I'm sorry, man. I'm
Just,
sorry, Your
just
Honor.
give me a minute.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I understand the frustration. You all are grandparents. I remember correctly, Mr. Paul retired,
Yes, ma'am.
and you all have inherited a newborn baby. So I can definitely understand the frustration. But
yes,
just
ma'am.
give me a moment to get your daughter's side of the story here, okay?
Okay, yeah, because I should be living my best life right now.
You say that, baby.
Traveling.
He's retired. She wants to travel. They had plans, and now they're standing in court holding a 6-month-old baby that belongs to their daughter. The judge acknowledges their frustration with genuine empathy. These grandparents should be living freely right now, not changing diapers and filing child support cases against their own daughter.
Seeing the world.
I do not necessarily disagree with
They
that.
always act broke. It's crazy.
Whether they act like they have money or broke, the point is that they have raised you and your sister. They should not be raising you and your sister's children.
Yes, ma'am, I hear that, but I'm actually trying. I graduated high school.
Congratulations.
I'm in residency school.
Congratulations.
And Christy, on the other hand, who
We're not talking about
who
her.
knows what
Excuse
she's
me,
doing in
excuse me, we're not talking about
Okay.
Christy. We're here to talk about you. Let's not put any blame or anything on her. First of all, she's not here to defend herself.
Right?
She announces she graduated high school like it cancels out everything else. The judge congratulates her, then immediately reminds her that thousands of parents graduate while raising children every single day. Accomplishments don't erase responsibilities. She is a parent now, and no diploma, no degree, no future career makes that fact disappear from this courtroom.
Secondly, we're talking about a newborn baby here that belongs to you. So,
Yes, ma'am.
congratulations for graduating high school, being in school,
A year later.
but you're a parent now.
I'm there.
You're a parent now. And that's where I come in to make sure that you financially take care of this child.
Thank you.
Especially since the child doesn't live with you.
Exactly.
And
I
hasn't
understand.
lived. She only kept him for a week.
A week, Your Honor.
Miss Paul, is that true?
Well, I had to get back to school.
1 week, in 6 months of life, this baby has only spent one single week with his own mother. The judge's expression shifts. The grandparents confirm it quietly, painfully, and the young woman, sitting across from them, scrambles for excuses, citing school and saving lives while her own child grows up not knowing her face.
So the answer is yes.
I'm out here trying to save lives. I mean, yes, but
But you're not trying to save your own
Oh.
baby's life?
Exactly.
What make that make sense?
when I have the time, I see him.
When? When's
Yeah,
the last
when?
time you came and
I
seen
was
him?
just there last week.
After
For
what, a
5
month?
minutes?
That's besides the point. I will make time.
How is
if
that
I-
beside
if I need
the
to.
point?
This is their first time bringing up the time situation to me. So when it becomes a problem and they let me know, then I will make time.
Okay.
5 minutes. That's all she gives her own son. The grandparents reveal this damning detail, and the judge's patience visibly snaps. 5 minutes is not motherhood. 5 minutes is not even a visit. This baby deserves infinitely more than a mother who treats her own child like an inconvenient stop on a busy schedule.
but it's your baby. This is a baby. A 6-month-old needs a lot more time, attention,
Exactly.
feeding,
I don't have that.
diaper
That's why
change.
I gave him. Well,
Gave?
Well, you didn't give him. You
Gave?
left.
well, that's why he's with you all, because you all have time.
We don't have
You're
time.
retired. You have nothing but time.
We want to travel.
And live.
Well, take him with y'all.
Miss
He's
Paul,
6
Miss Paul,
months
Miss Paul,
old.
Miss Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
Your parents came in here not to waste my time.
Thank you.
Just take him with you when you travel. She actually says it. The courtroom cannot believe the words coming out of this young woman's mouth. The judge has to physically intervene before the grandmother completely loses her composure. This is not a pet. This is a 6-month-old human baby who deserves a real mother.
You obviously, with everything you're saying, is wasting my time because it's making 0 sense. 0. Do
Who's
you
the
know
daddy
how many
anyway?
parents have gone to school? Excuse me,
can't
I'm
speak
talking
on
to
that.
you. Address me.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Do you know how many parents have gone to school and have raised minor children? It happens every day, every single day. So you're not doing anything that's special.
The judge has officially had enough. She turns to face this young woman directly and dismantles every single excuse with surgical precision. Going to school is not exceptional. Millions of parents do it daily. You are not special for having ambitions while abandoning a newborn. And this courtroom will not pretend otherwise for one more second.
But since you're choosing this route, then your parents have to do what they have to do and make sure that you're at least financially supporting these children. Now, how much is it that you're making?
I make about $48,000
What?
a year. Here they go.
They didn't even know you were making this kind of money?
I mean,
Answer the
not the one
question.
signing my
It's a
check.
yes or a no.
No,
You didn't tell your parents you're making this kind of money.
I didn't feel like I had to,
Why would you feel like that?
because it's my name that's on the check and not theirs.
You know what? Let me.
$40,000 a year. She's been making nearly $50,000 annually and never told her parents a single word. The grandparents are visibly stunned. She hid her income while they spent their retirement money raising her child. The judge's jaw tightens. This young woman just revealed a selfishness that goes far deeper than anyone realized.
Let me move over to your parents for 1 second.
This little selfish little girl of ours. Oh my Lord.
What is this about? What type of relationship do you all have?
Well, we thought it was pretty good, but evidently it's worse off than I thought. I mean, we raised her to be a better person, but evidently she went off track somehow. But
Probably that year she went astray. That
probably,
year and a half.
yeah.
Okay.
She went astray for a year and a half
But
when
you're-
she was 16.
What I want to know is who's the father? I mean, what is the
They
father
raised
doing?
her.
I mean,
They loved her. They gave her everything. Then at 16, she vanished for a year and a half, claiming she was handling business. Now she stands before them a stranger, selfish, secretive, and unbothered. The grandparents thought they knew their daughter. This courtroom is proving how painfully wrong they were.
You know, that is a good question, Mr. Paul. Where is this child's father?
Do you even know who
Probably
he
in
is?
Hawaii with his wife or something.
Oh,
I mean,
Why?
he's married?
I said it was a mistake. I said it was a mistake.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
Now
Don't call
it's
him
making
a
sense
mistake.
now.
Call what you did was a mistake, but the
Exactly.
baby is not a mistake.
Exactly.
Okay.
The only
Well, the mistake
boy
led
in the
to
family.
the baby, so kind of all sound like a mistake to me.
Okay,
But-
well, you know what? I'm not going to mistake these child support numbers once I give them to you, okay?
The father is in Hawaii. With his wife, the bombshell detonates in the courtroom, and suddenly everything makes sense. This wasn't just a teenage mistake. This was an affair with a married man. The judge connects every dot instantly. The baby wasn't just unplanned. He was born from a secret that was never meant to surface.
Now, you said you make about $48,000 a year, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that brings your gross to $4,000, making your net $3,356.08. Do you have any other children?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
don't.
Mr. Paul, what was that?
Trust me, I don't, and I don't
I don't
plan
know.
on it.
She may have some more that we don't know about. So
Okay. Well, hopefully, if that's the case, you all do not have to take those kids in either.
thank you, Your Honor.
The judge pulls out the numbers and begins calculating with cold, precise authority. $48,000 a year. Gross, $4,000 monthly. Net $3,356. No other children, or so she claims. The grandfather's reaction to that last detail speaks volumes. This young woman's entire financial life is now completely exposed before everyone.
Miss Paul, I mean, this is ridiculous. You left that baby with your parents, do not provide any financial support, and then have the audacity not even to tell your parents how much money you're making. That's just wrong.
I didn't even think that I had to tell them how much money comes into my account.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Really?
You're wrong. And I'm not going to sit up here and play like you're not. I'm telling you to your face, you're wrong. So, net is $3,356.08. Who can? Never mind.
The judge looks directly at her and says it plainly. You are wrong. Not frustrated, not disappointed. Wrong. You abandoned your baby, hid your $48,000 income, and somehow felt justified doing both. The courtroom watches a young woman get publicly called out with zero softness, zero sympathy, and absolutely zero room for argument.
How much is health insurance for this baby?
What?
It's like 250.
250, yeah, 250.
For the baby alone?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, so we're also going to make you reimburse health insurance of $250.
Excuse me?
That did you not hear me? You want me to say it a little louder? It's $250 for a health insurance reimbursement. Okay? Plus your child support obligation of $671.
Yes.
That brings monthly child support to $921.
$671 in child support, plus $250 for health insurance reimbursement. The total hits $921 monthly, and the young mother's face completely falls. She came in here with excuses and attitude, and she is leaving with a court order she absolutely cannot escape.
Okay, well, if I gotta pay that, I'm not coming around like.
And you know what?
You're either gonna get
And
child
you know
support or
what?
time.
I missed something. I missed something because your parents asked for back pay.
Hello?
Back pay.
They asked for back pay since the baby has been living with them. That comes out to $5,526, and I'm going to have you reimburse that at $100 a month.
Thank you.
That $921 plus an additional $100 comes out to $1,021 that you're going to be paying your parents every month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just when she thinks it's over, the judge remembers the back pay. $5,526 owed since the baby arrived. $100 extra monthly on top of everything else. The grand total hits $1,021 every single month. The grandparents exhale. Justice has finally arrived for this baby.
Even though I was coming to visit him and stuff, like
Even though you were coming to visit, you just said something key. You said visit. You're the parent. They should be visiting.
Hello.
Not the other way around. They've raised you and your sister. It's not their responsibility to raise your child. So since they have chosen to take on that responsibility, you're going to be responsible for the financial side. Is there anything further?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything further, Mr. and Mrs. Harrell? I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Paul. I called you by your first name,
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Paul.
that's okay. That's okay.
She slips up and uses the word visit, and the judge catches it instantly. You do not visit your own child. Parents are visited. You are the parent. The distinction cuts deep and visibly shakes this young woman to her core. In one sentence, the judge reframes this entire case and redefines this woman's responsibility forever.
Yeah, baby.
Well, let's take what we can get because anything else?
Okay. No, I think that's it.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, I'm sorry. Excuse me when you get done.
Yes, ma'am. Was there something else you needed to
No,
let me
ma'am.
know? Okay. I heard you mumble a little bit. I didn't know if you had something else to say.
I had something in my throat.
Oh, okay.
I bet you did.
Mrs. Paul. Mr. Paul, that's inappropriate.
Oh,
Mrs.
I'm sorry.
Paul.
I'm sorry.
We just need to make sure, we need to set up visitation schedule.
The ruling is done, but the drama isn't over. The judge catches the grandmother mumbling something under her breath and calls her out immediately. The grandmother claims it was just something in her throat, but nobody in that courtroom believes a single word. After everything today, that mumble was absolutely saying something. We all know it.
Because she does need to take care of them.
Yes, she does.
When we travel.
Well, here's the deal. Legally, you can't force her to do that, okay? The only thing you all can do is, make sure you maintain your custody, right? And she can see the baby, but that's gonna depend on what she wants to do. If she doesn't want to visit the child, I can't make her do that, but I can make her pay.
Well, we'll rather take something instead of nothing.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good life.
I will.
The grandparents ask for a visitation schedule, hoping to force their daughter to show up for her son. The judge delivers the final heartbreaking truth. The law cannot make a mother love her child. It cannot force her through that door, but it can absolutely force her to pay. And today, it did exactly that.